people and welcome. We're gonna do a random stream today of PowerWash, and Fox is already coming in to make fun of me.
YouTube and Twitch, hello! Sorry, go to this.
Hello, YouTube and Twitch, hello, yes. Thank you!
That's alright.
We're gonna do some power washing stuff, because I'll be honest, I've been wanting to do some power wash. And, why not? And so we're gonna do that. And also the plan is to play as a 4-player over on Fox's end on Thursday. And well, my save got erased, Burbs' save got erased randomly and went missing, and we can't get it back. And Fox is also partially gone through his game, because we know how that playthrough went. So this is what we're gonna do a little bit of chill, and there's a little cat, because I'm still working on that, so we're just gonna keep on working on it. And there is a space for someone to join. I'm just gonna make sure this is updated. There you go. But yeah, it's just one of those things that I'm gonna be playing and whatnot. I figured we might as well do a bit of that, because I wanted to sort of do it. I don't have the new DLC that came out, the Back to the Future one, but I'm not really rushing to get it, because from the looks of it, again, it's similar to what it was with SpongeBob, where you've got a couple of levels, and it seems that for a lot of people it takes about like an hour and a half to actually beat it and complete it. And normally I'm not fast. Got a new job. Is this the number for Power Washer? Any chances we can get you back down the carnival? Our Ferris wheel is getting super spicy. Everyone at Roddy's Biker Shack thinks all cats are aliens. That they've been on some kind of recon mission to Earth. That they finally got all their intel and have gone home to report. Maybe. Apparently we should expect an invasion of extraterrestrial super cats in a couple of months. Okay. I mean... Oh. Hey guys? Yeah, I figured do a bit of playthrough of that, because I was going to set up for Zelda, and then basically I can't be bothered, and it's not even I can't be bothered, it's more because there's like so many little parts that I would need to set up in order for Zelda to be played on stream. Like, even in half the time it stops working partway through. That's not an issue though. Trying to get this tire, but don't know where it's dirty. Yeah. Anyone wishes to join, you're more than welcome to join. There is one spot, and it's essentially going to be on a first come first serve basis, I think. Or might be, if there's a few people, we'll get one person for one job, then another one for the other. But someone misbehaves, they get eaten. Oh, it's. I'm trying to clean that pipe, but it's not working. Oh well. You can clean this. And I've got some chill music going, and just why not? Like I say, it's more about just relaxing and having fun. Like, I'll be probably back on tomorrow, and at that point we will do more Zelda, I'm pretty sure. With Coral Island, although it's fully released, it seems that the full story is not in it yet. which is very strange, for lack of a better word. Like, obviously, we're not that far into warrant worrying about it, so I'm not, but at the same time, I'm not in a rush to, like, complete it because of it. It's very strange. Oops. Why is it oops? Yeah, we can do that. And I've also helped Foxy Man with a little spreadsheet business, teaching him the ways. Because we've been trying to, like, figure out a good way to get 4-player co-ops and find good games and whatnot for all of us to play together, and it's been well, hopefully it should make it easier now that we've created that. So there's that. So yeah, it's been really fun. And now also we found a new game that looks really fun. We might play it eventually, and it might be one of those rare occasions where if we're playing it as a 4-player, I might actually stream it over on here as well alongside Fox, because it genuinely looks really fun and I would not be able. I might actually start trying to do a few more of those, like, 4-player co-ops, especially the 4-player co-ops. If we're doing those, maybe do a stream of it as well. Yeah, I've been having fun. We're done. This is the front of the cat. I think back of the cat. Yeah, this is the. I want to do it here because I've cleaned most of the front beds, so hopefully it should, like, start dinging. So I don't understand why this plate isn't dinging at this point, but oh well. But the main reason is we can. Okay, there we go, much better. Yeah. This is what I mean though, like, and slowly work on it. Yeah. Ah. Yeah, it's definitely a thing that we're looking at doing, and who knows? Hopefully it will be going okay-ish. This is so awkward to clean. This is, like, the only way that you can really get in here. But at the same time, it's very specific angles that you need, really. Seems most of the front underplating. There you go. I got sorted. But yeah, I don't really do cleaning liquids in this game though. I think there's been a few exceptions to that, but generally speaking, I just go with it like that. And I don't think I've done the subway platform yet, so that's gonna be fun when it's time for that. But I'm sure I can drag someone into helping me. you know. Is this still dirty? Hey, there we go. I'm gonna do this as well, because then we can. Whee! The middle one is still messy. There we go. Aha! Mac and hamburgers. Pulverizers. Yeah, so what's in the shop? I know I've been, like, I think I've got all the power washers now. It's just these bits that need to be, like, bought, but I don't know. Although it looks like I've bought everything on this point, which is good. Now it's really just the skins. I think I bought this one, yeah, and that one. So, and the cleaning liquids and costumes, really, that I need to get back. My own theory. Sure. I assume that we're like messaging them back as we go as well. Cats go wherever dinner's best. Yes. Someone somewhere, probably out in the sticks, has some real nice tuna steaks and they're all holding up there for a while. I want to put it past them. That's our like proper divas of the animal kingdom. Like, I mean, cats do as cats pleases to do. That's always fun. I don't remember if I washed it. Oh yeah, there we go. I like this game. It's so satisfying to play. Because I didn't remember if I cleaned it really. There's like play. You know what? We're gonna just work with it for now. Okay, we've got some games planned out. We've got bits, and like I say, I'm hoping over the next week or so just to put a push onto Zelda, just to get it going and get it done. Because I'm enjoying Zelda, but there's so much still to do. Surprisingly, because I mean, I don't know, I don't think it's a surprise to say that I'm trying to get all the bits done on this point. So yeah. That bit is done. Yeah, it's just a lot of like little bits in Zelda really, because the main story wise we're just about done with it. Main story. Like, let's be honest, it's most of it is done. It's just Gerudo, and then I imagine it's straight to the castle at that point. But since I like to do like completion stuff. There's Koroks, there's a few side quests, there's a lot of shrines, there's a whole underground that still needs to be explored just about, because we don't really go in there really. But that's mostly because we don't need to. Let's be honest. really have the need to go into the underground. Yeah, you can get like bone flowers and whatnot a bit more easily, but also it's impossible to see, so you're more likely to die in there. It is possible. You know what I mean? Wasn't there like a story? Yes. Oh. You know, I've played this game a lot. If I remember if there's a stool in the game, in the level or not. Someone's coming. Someone's walking about. Where is this tire message, kids? I would like to know. Oh, game. There. For that, maybe that will be a bit low there. Found you. Should you just spam in tab? Oh, there it is. Okay. Bad. Black cat leg. What? You not lady. Oh. That's why. You know what? That is very fair. But I cleaned all of the cat, to be fair. It's the only cat in existence that is unable to clean itself. Well, not the only cat, but let's just clean themselves. I mean, fair, given that they don't really like water. I think we're nearly done with it. There's going to be parts that we've obviously missed, but whatever. So, cat tongue, side hatch, and a tire. Well, the tire we're doing just now. So that's not bad. We haven't missed actually that much, to be fair. For this side hut. No. Jump on it. There's a gnome. Get to clean it. This game, surprisingly, is very satisfying, and I'm not even mad that the game save's been lost as such. Like, you go. Look at that. Tidy. Right. Well, the tongue is obviously. How are you? There we go. And then this has to be the hatch that's. We're gonna take this just. Ta-da! We've got a new bonus job available as well. Look at that, we did it! Oh, we've done that one. But now we've got the Ferris wheel! Oh god. Does anyone want to join and help me out? You're welcome to. Start off with the easy one. Mate, I'm really sorry trying to sort out some heaving motivational tunes for you, but the rave generator's playing up. I see. Okay. I've got my own motivational tunes. They're not really motivational tunes. They're chill tunes, really. I don't know. I find it so much more relaxing with that music in the background. Can I use white on this? Yeah. This is probably going to be the easiest part of it all. And the best part is, although the save got lost... Hi, Zippy! How you doing? Hello! How's your Pokemon Fusion going? Alright, this should be clean by now. Hello, where are you? There we go. Good. Yay! That's always good. Somehow I got Kirby on my team. Got Kirby in Pokemon Fusion. You know what? That's a skill in and of itself. Is he a good Pokemon? At the very least, is he good? That's good. I assume that it's like a fusion of like two different Pokemon that got you Kirby. I would imagine, at least. I'm just... Yeah. Ditto and Jigglypuff. You know what? I can see that, actually. As weird as it is, I can see how that would become a Kirby. You know what I mean? I can see it. Like, given what the two Pokemon are like. I'll deal with that once I get on top of the actual sign, because I can't do that just now. So there's a pillar here that we can tidy up as well a little bit. Well, that's good though. At least you're getting bits and pieces and new cool Pokemon, obviously. Post is done. I even completely missed the fact that I did it. My cutie has brought me food. Oh my goodness. Thank you, you sweetheart. Oh. Oh, thank you, cutie. You're the best.
You're welcome. Joy.
You brought me sausages.
Poppy sausage.
He brought me some food. Isn't he nice? Go for it. If that's what you want to play, go for it. That said, if you'd like to, and you've got PowerWash, you're also welcome to join me. I can open it up. What's my favorite Reggie Pokemon? Reggie. Does that mean regular Pokemon? Is that what Reggie implies? Or... because in general, my favorite is Eevee. And all the evolutions. Like Registeel. Oh, I'll be honest, I don't know many of them. Like, I'm good with like the first original set of Pokemon, and beyond that I get confused. Hi, Burbs. How's it going? Yeah, so although I wish I could tell you what my favorite Reggie Pokemon is, given that I only know of Registeel existing, I'm gonna say Registeel based on just that. Because that's the only one I know exists. So it has to, by default, be my favorite. How you doing, Burbs? Ooh. There's too much Pokemon, and then I'm like, what's that? Yeah. Like I know some of the additional ones here and there, you know, like as they come up, like Zigzagoon and whatnot. But Gen 1 is where it's at, plus the evolutions from the other ones, but that's because I'm obsessed with evolutions. That's the only reason I know them. Like, there's no other rhyme or reason for me to know them. I'm just obsessed with EVs and evolutions. Like, the past... oh my god, and I got a drink!
Well, it is quite hot, so you don't want to burn your mouth.
I'm not burning my mouth, though.
Well, I know, but...
It's okay.
No, you can call me on Stu, I don't care.
No, it's okay, because you don't like it too much. So...
you're just gonna do it when you're mad at me at a game. You're like, you fucking...
no.
I'm like, oh, you said the word.
Hmm.
Hi, Burbs, as well. Thank you for doing your list. I appreciate it.
What's your favourite Reggie Pokemon?
Ooh, I like Electric.
Regieleki? Okay.
He's a hops. He got hops.
Well, I didn't know, Zippy asked me, and I didn't know what Reggie meant, and he said, like, Registeel, so I'm like, well, given that I only know Registeel exists, that's my favourite. Listen, that's the only one I know that exists. Now I know Regieleki also exists, I'm sorry.
Reggie Draco. Ice. Rock. This.
You're a Reggie Gigas.
I am.
Such a lovely bean. Also, Burp said hi, Fox! He's now out of the room, but he said hi. I don't know what he's saying to me now. He's saying something, but he's behind the wall muffled. What we catching? Quillfish. Oh, see, I know that Pokemon. Catch. Regidrago because he's... See, that looks like a Polish word. I assume you meant sly. Or strong. Because that's what the Polish word would mean. I guess. I don't know. Unless it's a different language word as well. I don't know what just happened. No, that's cool. Honestly, I just find he's silly. Ah, that makes sense. Hey, I don't mind, honestly. Like, it's funny because it very much looks like a Polish word, or at least a version of it. And given that I'm Polish, it's kind of funny. The autocorrect would do it. I don't know if you've got Polish keyboard and that's what happened, or if it's just random, but I like this one. Regidrago, yeah. He looks cute and silly, like you say. Not sure, like, it would be like an L with it. At least in Polish, it's an L with, and it makes like a with sound. It's literally, as part of the alphabet, you've got L, L, M, N, and so on. So it's like an official letter in Polish alphabet. I think like a few of the Slavic, like Eastern Europeans have that letter, or a variant of it. Which is why I was a bit surprised, but it's cute! Of how Regidrago arms are just a dragon. Yeah. Now that I had to look on the wiki page for Pokemon, but from the looks alone, Regidrago for sure. He looks cute as hell. Rio? Herbs, would you like to join, by the way? Because I don't know what Fox's plans are, or what he's up to with his life just now, but I know he's having food, but that's about as far as I've gotten with him. And I don't know why, but I feel like after this, that's when the subway platform is happening. Which will be fun. Ah, stop pushing me. Oh. We've cleaned that. And we've cleaned that. I mean, at the moment I'm doing this and I'm nowhere near it. Like, I'll do that and make sure that Windows also sees me as online, or other Xbox, because half the time it doesn't show me as online, and then apparently you can't join me when that happens. But I've still got like 89% of this, so you're welcome to join just for this one and then jump out of the thing, but In any case, anyone really is welcome to join. Like I say, it's a thing. Oh no, what happened? Why were you traumatized? If you want to share that information, obviously, you don't need to, but you're welcome to. Ooh. Nah. We're gonna do some of this A. Problem with this is you need to spray it from like 20 different angles for it to actually. I played this game called Pokemon Demon Island. Never ever play it. Why? Is it really bad? I assume so if you're saying not to ever play it. And you seem like a big Pokemon fan, so. Can I walk up it? Oh my god, yes I can. Whoa! Why did I jump up all of a sudden? What happened there? Oh. Oh. Oh, no. This is the weirdest thing ever. Whoa! I never tried doing that and it's weird. I suppose. Aww. It kind of works. Kind of doesn't, and I'm really confused. Whoa! Woo! That's fun though. Right, we're gonna get an extension though. It's gonna be easier. I assume it's the fact that they're demons. I think that might be causing the problems for the Pokemon, really. Is it just the designs, or... It's worse. Okay. I kind of want to Google it now. But I'm Googling it. I see. Interesting. Right. Thank you. one of them's been cleaned. Having that long nozzle is so good. I'm gonna do it on this one as well. And I use that because I think this is a bit more concentrated, so it's easier to use. Right. What I'll do is I'll change the nozzle back. The extension even. I'll need to take it out again, but it's easier to clean it up close with a shorter one. That. So clean. It's like, who made this game and thought it was a good idea? Someone who wanted edgy Pokemon, maybe. Not sure. Honestly, wish I could give you an answer. Ah. Oh, we're gonna go to about this, and then we're gonna get the big one. Or the long one, I suppose. I can see it, yeah. It's a... it's a design choice for sure. I'm stuck. Apparently I can't cut the line. My question is, how does this get so dirty though? Without, like, you know what I mean? Can't do that here. Alright, we're getting this one. Yes. Ah. Oh, there we go, look at that. Yeah. I'm sure there are people who do enjoy that game though. That's not there. Yeah. But, like, with this game, it's very, like, everything is just covered in, like, there is some rust on it. Like, if you point at the dirt, like, this has a grime on it, but there are bits where it will just say rust and stuff. Like, see next to, like, rear outer beam, you've got, like, a breakdown of what it is. But some of it is quite, like, how did you get it to this state? I feel like if it's this rusted over and dirt over, maybe consider replacing some parts, maybe? Got an absolute parlor of a track from Asterix Wings that I can't wait to hit you with. You know what? When music starts playing in this game, I'll be very pleased. But so far, I have to supplement my own track, Breezestrobe, but go for it. You're gonna float away into Cosmos when you hear this. Just a sec. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Stardew maybe this week at some point, to be fair. I've been playing a bit of Coral Island a bit, because that just came out and it's kind of fun. But I'm definitely gonna go back to Stardew. It's just one of those things. Too many games, too little time. I can get this button, I guess. Central shaft, I guess, is what it's called. Let's clean this shaft. So... Look at that. Isn't it pretty? But yeah, Stardew is definitely one of the games that I'm needing to go back to. But I've noticed I do that with Stardew, where I'll take like a month, 2 month break, and then it will be the only thing that I'm playing. So rest assured, I'm going to be going back to it. I just need to find time to play it, because at the moment what I'm trying to do as well is play through Zelda and get it done, and hopefully I can finish it by Christmas, New Year type of thing. And then I think I would want to do some Pikmin. I'm not gonna look down because that's the scary part. There we go. Oh, the scary part is falling off, but in this game. Oh, also I just noticed that Burbs has joined. How long has Burbs been in the game? Hi, Burbs! Hi. I didn't realize Burbs joined. Normally it makes a noise, but I didn't hear it. You know what I'm going to do? Whoa! Hello. I'm gonna join the voice chat thingy in my Discord if Burbs wishes to. Fox is also available to join, obviously, if he wants, and cause chaos that way, but I just wasn't initially, because I don't know if anyone will want to. How does it get this dirty? You had to like throw dirt at it somehow. Yeah, I mean, the only thing that I can think of story-wise, because obviously I've played it, is there comes a point where this like volcano erupts, and I don't know, I feel like in this like the story just keeps on looping or whatnot, because they're trying to prevent it, I think, and it doesn't work, and there's like time traveling aliens involved. I know it's weird saying it out loud, but that's what it is. But I don't know if it's just that the story keeps on looping or not, but it feels like maybe it was the volcano that exploded, but no one talks about the fact that the volcano exploded and everything else is tidy, you know what I mean? It's just these little bits. I'm very confused.
Woohoo! Big summer blowout?
Woohoo! Hello, Barbs. Barbs doesn't want to talk to me. It's okay, Barbs. I understand. It can be a bit much sometimes. I understand. But hello. Hope you enjoy your time here. For the record, he is in a Discord chat thing. Not just... I don't even know if Fox is gonna be streaming or if he's just gonna fill about for the next 2-ish hours or something. Mike's not picking up. Aw, I'm sorry, Burbs. Finally opened my laptop. Woo! Good job. You've got an achievement. Fox, what are you up to now? This fence should be just about done. Because I will stop at that pillar, so... Nothing. Aww. I'm sorry. Anything I can do to help?
Hi.
Hi!
Hello?
Oh, hi, Burbs!
Yay, I've got it working again.
Yay! And Fox is here. The whole party's here now. Do you think you're gonna be streaming then, Fox, for the time being, or?
Most likely not.
Oh, you could.
I could, but I haven't got a lot of time to stream.
Not with that attitude.
I've got to come annoy you for 5 minutes.
You're coming to annoy me for 5 minutes?
You,
Oh, goodness gracious.
you might want to update your title this week because it's about to hit.
Oh yeah,
Just FYI.
there we go. Ah, that's what Bert was doing. That was funny.
What?
No, because it just you were just walking, looking at the ground, and I was very confused. What's going on?
I was looking for the ladder.
Yeah, I've realised it once I noticed all the ladders appearing around me, but like the silhouettes of it, like oh, that's what Burb's doing. But it was just the funniest. Like he's just like, I need to be inconspicuous and just walk across here. Like there's,
I'm just looking at our list for our stream game card game.
you're very quiet.
Sorry. Don't speak up.
Turn you off somehow.
Bah.
Ah,
Better.
yeah,
Better.
yeah. Much better. Hold on. And how's that list looking?
Is that better?
Oh my god, ow. I need to turn you back down, okay. Better.
Sorry.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yeah.
It's just that it wasn't using my wave microphone, it was using my webcam. That's probably why you couldn't hear me so well.
You know what? Surprisingly, I wouldn't be that surprised, you know, like yeah.
And not to distract from your stream, Mark, but this is a conversation I want to have with Burbs.
Go for it.
Burbs, I'm very surprised by your choices.
Why?
Because some of the games that I thought you would be all about you're not, and all the games that I thought you wouldn't be about or wouldn't even touch, you've put ones in.
Well, one's fairly low interest, isn't it?
Yeah, but with Zero, it's essentially
no thanks.
no, not at all. I'm not gonna play it, even a you know, sort of thing. And the plan with Zeros was if anyone puts a zero, we can sort of take it from the running type of thing. But I mean,
It just surprised me that there was no zeros on. Well, I mean, you get Minecraft at 2. That surprised me.
eh. But you know what? It's okay.
Oh yeah, it's okay. I'm just saying.
Also, separate to
I'll go
mine.
back and review them if you want.
I
I was
mean,
trying to avoid giving it anything a absolutely no way, no how.
Well, if there's anything on the list that you really don't want to play, then be honest.
yeah, that's
We won't.
the
There's no
reason
judgment
we've got
here.
a zero in there, essentially. And welcome back, Slippy. Is just to sort of help figure things out because, I mean, I honestly don't really care. Like, as long as it's not too over the top with spiders and whatnot, I'm not fussed.
Anyway, which things did you think I'd give a high rating that I wasn't interested in?
Well, I suppose you gave Halo a 1.
Well, we have played through it a couple of times.
We can play the new one.
Infinite, I think it is it?
One more grapple hooks, open world one.
Also, what you can add onto the list, and I know we technically have the OG and whatnot, but Minecraft Dungeons is slightly different to just Minecraft.
Do we put it on the list?
If you want.
I'll add it to the list. And as I say, Buzz, as we said, there is no bad suggestions. As I said to Mara as well.
Yeah, you can just type it in if you think it's a good idea. Like, I figured I'll add Forza because I know you keep getting eggs. Well, that's good. Now you can make an omelette, Zippy.
How do you spell dungeon? Dogeon?
Dungeons. Dung eons.
Dungeon.
There you go. There you go. The only stipulation it would be that it would have to be a 4-player co-op game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I
There's
looked
no-
at
I mean,
Forza.
there were a couple of games on there that I thought, wait a minute, is that 4-player?
Like,
Like, Trin.
yeah, Trin's 4th player
Like-
because you can play it on unlimited mode where you can switch to any character any time. But we could do a 4-player.
Okay. It's just I always thought of that as a 3.
Well, the story, the main like classic mode is 3-player,
Yeah.
but we can set it so like there's one of each class, and then the person just can switch. One person can just switch randomly. The handicap class, I guess. Well, not the handicap. The helping class. The helper. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
So they can just switch to any character to make it easier for themselves. And then everyone else just picks the character that they would pick.
Yeah.
We played the Gangs of Sherwood. That was the game that we put on there. We played the demo of that today. That was quite fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like I say, I was surprised. I was like, I wanted people to be honest with the list. I didn't want people to be like, "Oh, I'll put a 2 here, but I really don't want to play it." You know, that's why I put 1s on Astroneer. I was like, I really don't want to play it.
Okay, I might go through and change my scores then.
Yeah, because I'd rather you be honest.
Because
If it-
some of
if-
them are games I don't necessarily know, so I just went, oh yeah, I'll just stick I'd be willing to play it on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I've done with a lot of them. I put a 2, but with that, obviously you can always access it. You can always change it if you decide, you know what, actually, I don't really want to play it now that I know more about it, sort of thing as
I
well.
might work through the list and reevaluate some of them, yeah.
Like I say, I just said, like, in my opinion, it was more like I wanted a rough idea of what people wanted to play.
Yeah.
I mean, I prefer if you'd be more willing. I mean, a 1 is at least a willingness to play, but the 0 is an absolute, like, I will not play it. You can't persuade me any other way.
But that's cool that you're getting the
Yeah.
eggs in Pokemon, and I mean, listen,
That's just the kind of thing I was
stopping you
going for
from
with the zeros.
using
So I know for a fact
those
Amara
Pokemon
won't
in
play
scrambled
Outlast.
eggs or
I know for a
something.
fact there was no.
You know what I mean? Like, there are eggs in Pokemon that you add to sandwiches and whatnot. I assume they come from Pokemon.
But I can't hear her.
Yeah, because I was talking to Zippy and I muted myself on Discord. Is this better?
Okay, sorry. You're alright. Yeah, you're alright.
It's just because you were obviously having your own chat, and I wanted to sort of, because Zippy is getting eggs, and like you can make a scrambled eggs or something. He's like,
I
it's
see.
in Pokemon. I'm like, well, there are like eggs that you add onto the sandwich in Pokemon. They must come from somewhere.
Like I say, Babs, it's just like the 4 we put is the 4 was actually your idea. In fairness, because we were like, you put a 4 for Forza, and I thought a 4. I think everyone has like a definitive. This is what I want to play.
Yeah. I was kind of
And then-
disappointed when it didn't work the other day.
Yeah, I know.
And I didn't know whether it was oh, well, I'm not even going to bother and try and get it to work. Or...
No, I'll try. I'll try to get it. I'm gonna reinstall it, to be honest. But I just think at the night of the question, I didn't have time. I didn't have
No,
time to reinstall.
That's fair enough.
No, I will play it. I will. You have my word on it.
Okay.
If not, I will play a racing game at the very bare minimum. You know, I have other alternative racing games I could play,
Yeah.
but that's the one you wanted. But I'm just saying, I assume the thing you want is me to play a racing game.
Yeah, but I do think in that style of game, Forza is the best.
Yeah, As I am reinstalling it now as I speak.
And I figured I'd add Forza because you can do it co-op style, and it just means that you can actually have a game that you really want to play as well. Because I know there's not a lot of driving games on there.
Yeah.
But
What was that other game about that rescue party live thing?
what? What do you mean?
That
There was-
seems to ring a bell.
There was a game that was full player co-op, I can't remember.
Is it Space Lines from Far Out?
I didn't put that on the list actually.
I'm gonna add it just now if you want.
Yeah. What's it called?
I would put F3 on that. You know what? I'll change Stardew since I've already played Stardew. I'll make that a 3 and put Space Lines as a. There we go. And what's great is as you add rows, the rows just continue down, so the colouring just ends up being consistent. But yeah, I ended up making it slightly more pretty because Fox had the bare minimum in terms of what it was. Not that there's anything wrong with that, sweet. I found the ice type I needed before the fire type. Oh. Have you managed to figure out where the fire types spawn?
I found it.
Rescue what?
Rescue Party Live. That's the one.
Is a rescue party that streams live on Twitch?
Yes, something like that. Well, it's changed to 4.
I did, I told you how well it was. The eggs hatching. Oh, what you gonna get?
It's 0.3 loops.
Also, sweetie, because I know you've been one of those people you were constantly asking for it. I've finally managed to get black tulips on my fae farm.
That's good.
Well, more specifically, I've got the one black tulip, but it's a progress.
Noibat, nice. Got a Noibat.
Noibat.
Yeah, like, and the things
What
like...
do you think to say Noibat? Noibat. Noibat. Noibat.
Like, for me, but it's like things like Serious Sam 3, you'd be up for Skyrim, you'd be up for 3, that's quite surprising. The biggest one, the big surprise there, Babs, is Stardew.
Well, I did give it a 1 because I didn't really want to use the 0,
But
if I was going to change 1 to a 0, it would probably be Stardew off that list.
that's
Which
I
is
think you
fair.
can probably figure that out.
Yeah.
I mean, like I
That's when you
said,
sort of, like, we were thinking, let's add the 0 so that it's like, absolutely no sort of thing. Like, I really, 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 really don't want to play this game and sort of thing, and it just... The whole point is to be honest, because it just means when it comes to... Okay, so what we want to play, it's like, well, these are the options that we've got instead of, I don't know.
then I can just pick and choose the option.
And with the
pick from
scoring,
this.
also, we've got that, like, total, so what it does is it sums the total score for the game, so we can...
And also, I know there's a lot of games on this that you may not own, or not everyone owns, but it's just, like, something that we can look into later. But if the interest is there, then I will be... You know, we could then see about getting the games to play. I suppose you give Minecraft a 2 though as well.
Yeah, I was surprised by that one.
Most of the games just got a 2.
Yeah, like I said,
I will go back and look at it in more detail, I think.
because like,
I didn't even know what the key was at the start because I didn't realise I'd loaded into the spreadsheet halfway down.
Oh,
and what we
You
also
said there
gonna
was a
do-
key, but I can't see a key.
sorry.
No, it's my fault. I should have thought. Am I at the top of the list here?
To be fair, what I might do is I'll see the link, make sure that it leads you to the first, like, A1 instead of randomly down the thing, because you can do it so it leads you to whatever.
Yeah. So I didn't realise 0 was an option.
No, that's fair.
I thought 1 was like that. I don't really want to play this.
Mm.
And 2 was I'll go over there a push.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did it in the sense that originally it was 0 is not a chance in hell, and 1 is like I'm willing to play it just to participate and not.
Yeah.
I don't really care if I play it or not.
Yeah.
But I will play with you guys, so here we
So
are.
on that basis, some of those 2s may become in 1s.
That's cool, though.
A two will be like I'll be content to play. I have no issues with it. And 3 is like a game I would very much like to play.
And then 4 is definitely. Please can we play it? Sort of thing.
I think the description you put on the sheet was 4 is shut up and have my babies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I fairness, I put that because I was like, when I saw 4, I was like, oh, okay, that's like 4 is like have my babies.
Yeah, because I saw the 4 and I'm like, you know what, we're gonna let Barbs have that 4 next to 4, so let's be honest. We know what this is all about at that point.
What I was gonna do, maybe Mark talked about this, I thought it was a good idea, Mark gave me this idea, it's a good idea, is for the co-op games, I'm gonna get the list of co-op games I own and potential, and then I'm gonna put your names next to them, and then you can just register your interest, how much interest you would be able to play it.
Essentially do what we've done with this, but with co-op, like 2-player co-ops and whatnot as well.
Okay.
So if there's a game that in particular you would really like to play with me, then I can ask you individually, like, hey, Babs, you said you've shown interest in playing, say, Sniper Elite 5 again. You want to play it?
Mm-hmm.
Or if you put a 1 next to it, if you've already played it, then Marta's put a 3 next to it, then I'm like, okay, Marta's more interested in playing Sniper Elite 5 with me.
Yeah.
Instead of having a big list of card games, like, I don't want, I know there's a big one on there that people would want to play. I know Marta's already talked about it. Which is It Takes Two.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing it again, to be fair.
But like I say, it was just so we can get a list of ideas, and any suggestions people want to put on the list is fine.
Just add it there and
I will investigate. I will, if it's a game I don't know, I will investigate it and I will give you a rating based on what I see.
Yeah.
Because I'm not opposed to playing racing games, not opposed to playing a 4-player strategy game if that was the case.
Also, what are you gonna fuse your Neubite with?
Yeah.
Like, I know it sounds silly, but I think the way, if you set it up right, it can be so much easier for you folks just to figure out what game you're playing.
Yeah. It's just so I have an understanding what people want to play.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like, people will be like, I don't want to play this, I play this game, but I secretly hate it.
Yeah.
And that's why I said, I don't just like, be honest as you can be. Because I have no, for me, I have no, like, issue with picking games that, I mean, in my list, I think I've only got 2 ones.
Hmm.
That's about it, but I'm happy to play whatever. I really ain't fussy. That's why I had 3 ones. I have Stardew on there as well.
Hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of games that you can sort of look through and figure bits out. And obviously, Barbs, you might hear of a game that we wouldn't have heard of, so you can add it onto the list and then you can... And the same goes for Amara, obviously, because let's be honest, we're all into different types of games. Like Fox is very much shoot, 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 and you're more into driving and Sims and like simulators, not Sims the game, but Sims like the category. And then yeah,
isn't it like a farming simulator game or something?
probably.
That's called.
There is farming simulator, yeah.
I know that's. I don't know if I own it. I don't know what I own it on. I think I own it somewhere.
I'm pretty sure it's on Game Pass. Oh, sorry, I put farming. Yeah.
Babs, Babs, do you want me to put Return to Moria on the list for you?
Possibly, yeah, if it would interest other people, but at this point it would be a big
that's
nobody's got it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
I'm
not saying.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be, oh, we all own it right now, but it could be something we work towards.
That on there then, yeah. I thought that was something that would appeal to all of us.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 3. I'd be down for it.
New job available. I'm gonna check what that job is.
I just don't know if I have Farming Simulator on Steam or Epic.
I think I've got it on Steam. My son used to play it. Mind you, it's the sort of game that's got multiple versions. So.
Yeah, the Farming Simulator 22 is on Game Pass just now. 2019, like Farming Simulator 19 is not on Game Pass. You need to buy it, but I'm just saying that there is a Game Pass version of it as well. You can just, maybe if not, I can just get one. I'm sure.
Your Farming Simulator 2019 is $16.99.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
No.
But do you know what I mean? Like, if it's on Game Pass, then I'll do it.
Yeah. Same. So you can add it to the list then.
I will do that for you. Like I say, there's no bad suggestions.
Yeah. It's really just to get an idea of what people would like to play, because otherwise it's what would you like to play, and it's like I don't mind, and then ideas are given, and it's like I really don't want to play that specifically because X, Y, and Z, and it's like, well, really you do mind then, and so hopefully it will. Oh, you've got a Noibat. That's cool. So what fire type is it that you want, Zippy? And is there anything I can do to help? I assume you can't trade it with like Pokemon Violet. That would be silly, wouldn't it? Shoot any fire type I see. Still no fire type, eh? I think, if you wouldn't mind, I might look at making the Ferris wheel slowly turn.
That's fine, yeah.
There you go, because it might make some of the cleaning process a bit easier. I literally can just do this mostly, so. Listen. Oh. Yeah. stop.
You're making it look like hard work, man.
What?
You just find a spot and do this.
Yeah. I've literally just been standing in one area and just spraying it, sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm not even moving my thing, to be honest. Working its way around the front beams.
Yeah. Just works. There we go. Been slightly sideswiped, okay. Would have just said car, I would have moved. To give the most common type. Oh, that sucks. I assume I can't trade with you from other games. Can you use like Pokemon Home maybe? I doubt it, because I don't think it's an official like Nintendo game, is it? Look at that cleanness. Oh. Because I would have offered you a Coco or something if you wanted to, if that would be acceptable for the game. But it's weird though that that's sort of so difficult to get. I need to get in the car, and then I need to go, and I'll do. Whee! This is the easiest part in the Ferris wheel. Just turn it on and just let the beams come to you most of the time.
Yeah.
Makes it so much easier. And Barbs, you know how I said there's a new job available?
I know.
I did check it, and it is the subway platform that's next.
I know. Because I've not long finished doing this and I'm on the subway.
Oh. Sometimes. Isn't it?
Yeah.
And just hear the joy in your voice.
I'm slowly grinding out the
Subway. There.
I've pretty much done the platform and I just need to go along and do the floor and under the rails and stuff.
That's not bad then. Fox is doing something because he's awfully quiet.
Huh?
I know. Keep on doing what you're doing, man. Keep on winning. Guys, got anything fun coming up this week?
No.
Fox, just a reminder, on Tuesday we're going out.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the comedian.
Okay.
Not gonna remember.
I am. I'm just double checking when my interview is.
What comedian?
Trevor Noah is coming to Glasgow.
He's the South African one, isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay, my interview's on the 22nd. That's fine. That's on the
Wednesday.
Wednesday. That's fine. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I was just looking at bits, and then a friend of mine had spare tickets and whatnot, and they couldn't go in. Couldn't go.
Nice.
Yeah. Too bad. And he is fairly funny as well.
Yeah.
Drag my boyfriend, the comedian.
You can't do that. He'll realise just how unfunny his jokes are.
Well, he is funny. He just likes to kill jokes.
Who?
You.
I am not funny.
You are.
No.
Okay, you're not funny. You're absolutely boring and too serious to be funny.
Yeah.
Happy?
Yes. I just like I don't know. I just feel like I think I'm funny.
I know, but there are people who are watching your shorts and thinking, God, he's funny. Don't they?
I guess.
So therefore, what does that tell you? Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it tells you. You're not even listening, Burbs. I give up.
I just don't know. I just don't think I'm funny.
Well, good thing is, it's not up to you to decide. Right, Burbs?
Yeah.
Everyone
Okay.
else. I'm sure if you wanted to, you could be a comedian.
You think so?
Your own stand-up. No, and if get fuse fire type from trade, I can't unfuse it for the fireside. Oh, that sucks. Makes life difficult. Hi, Anxious! If he's not funny, then I'm not an adorable teddy bear. See? There we go. Ah! I fell off. I didn't want to fall off, but well. Hi, red car. I'm gonna. How you doing, Anxious? I'm gonna go cry. Why are you gonna cry? What's up? Fox is only half paying attention in the sense that he hears something said to him, but he doesn't understand the words that are being said to him. So,
Sorry,
take
what's
that.
up?
Yeah.
Who's gonna cry? Who's gonna cry? Why are you gonna cry?
Anxious, because he said that if you're not funny, he's not an adorable teddy bear.
Oh, well,
And you said, yeah.
you better get those teddy bears ready because I am funny as fucking hilarious. There you go.
See? Much better.
All right, happy now.
No.
What can I make you happy with?
Stop making Anxious cry.
I'm not trying to make it. Why are you being pin on me? Why is it my fault?
I don't know.
What? What?
I
What?
don't know. Because it's funny.
How am I getting blamed?
As you're my boyfriend, so you're getting the blame. Granny Fox voice. Don't have that. Oh, I don't have that redeemed because I can't do voices, but
You could try.
no, because it's Granny Fox. I'm not Granny
No,
Fox.
no, well, it's not my stream, so I can't do it.
Why not? I'm giving you the permission to do it if you want.
Let me get into character. Let me get the cookies in the oven. Hello, Anxious. How are you doing? Would you like some cookies? Martha's here, not doing the voice. She's being very rude to you all.
I'm not. I just can't do voices. Therefore, I don't do voices.
No, can I. What?
You can.
Hey,
I
can
can't get of the 98 Pokemon that some happen to have fire. That sucks. I know you were trying to Google where to get a fire type Pokemon. Were you able to at least get a bit of info that way, or is it very much a need to know basis sort of thing and they decide you're not in the need to know?
there you go. You happy? Everyone happy now?
Are they chocolate chip cookies?
They can be as many chocolate chip cookies as you like, dearie. Or would you like ones with raisins?
I like raisin cookies.
I'm not asking you.
But I want a cookie now too. Will I get a cookie?
You
I'm
guessed
still
it.
waiting for my brownies.
Mars had the brownies.
Had some of the brownies, yes. Mostly because I could. And partly because someone kept asking, do you want a brownie? Have a brownie. Take a brownie. Do you want a brownie? Have one.
They're proper nice.
Yeah.
Ah, go on.
What?
Just Marta saying, "You like? Do you want a brownie? Do you want a brownie?"
How many players can Play Up do, by the way, Marta?
Play it up for.
Do you want to put it on the list?
Well, given that I'm washing this yellow car,
Well, I'm just asking, would you like me to put it on the list?
yes, you can put it on a list. Yes, if I want to put it on a list. I think just about everyone has it. I don't know if Amara has it, but I don't remember if I gave Amara the game, but
We could.
I know I gave you guys the game.
We could get it sorted.
Yeah.
If 3 of us have the game and 1 copy is needed, then that's not a big issue.
No, and I mean, I will admit, I bought it on CD Keys, and at the time I bought it, I think it was like £8 to get it. Which is one of the main reasons that I did get it, because I kept looking at it, and it was like, it's £4.49 on PC on CD Keys, but I don't know if it's a worldwide thing or not, but... And I think on Steam it's like about like 12 quid or something like that, I don't remember. It's 16.75 on Steam. So I was like, I've been looking at this game, but there's a cheaper version, a cheaper option to buy it. So I got it that way. Went with that. I mean, who wouldn't, right? Woo! I jumped in. I feel like I am being trolled. Oh no, what's happened? Is it a fused fire type and you can't get the fire because it's fused now? Like, that's what would happen, right? Ooh, oatmeal. Soft baked oatmeal cookies. Yes, 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 please.
Okay, I'll get some oatmeal cookies.
I need to set up a Facebook page. For my baking stuff, sweetie.
Go for it.
What should I name it?
I don't know.
Because I'm thinking in terms of making like cakes and selling them and whatnot.
Yeah.
Marta's Marvelous Muffins. Mmm.
But that implies that it's only going to be muffins.
Marta's Magical Makery. Make it have that.
Sometimes I'm gonna add like magic shrooms or something to it.
There you go. That'll be a unique selling point.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. There would be. Mushroom muffins. Hey, it's an alliteration. The triple M muffins.
Or the
Just fell off the top of the scaffolding.
Not too
I don't know how much use I'm being at this point.
but very useful.
If anyone's not being useful, it's me.
Why?
Because I'm not doing anything to contribute.
You are providing the funds and entertainment.
You're working on our co-op list.
I am.
Someone's gotta, and I can't be bothered anymore. I can, but I've done the formatting, I've done the rule set so that they automatically color themselves and everything. Looking at the games. Ooh, it's always scary. Like, the whole thing of just falling, and I can see myself falling in this game, is so terrifying to me. But at the same time, I'm like, I need to do it.
But yeah, I put a few games on the list.
Ooh. You become next Betty Crocker. I'm kidnapping you. Oh no. I don't want to be kidnapped. But I do like baking. And I would say I'm pretty good at baking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like baking. It's fun and gives us yummy food, so. Oh, bye-bye, spoke. Dark. Thing is, once you clean all like the little like weird angles and crevices and stuff, it's gonna be much easier because then you can just sit in one spot and just spray all the other moving parts. Just clean this body stuff. There we go. Ah. Yeah, but if leaving Emma tried to call my friends. No worries. So you broke your legs and spine 5 times doing all this falling. Yep. Yeah. Sounds about right. And the best part is these aren't the biggest falls that I've done in this game. But that's the best part. There's no fall damage, so I'm not terrified of falling as much. Like, I'm terrified of falling in real life, but I know nothing's gonna happen here, and makes it easier than trying to ride around the whole Ferris wheel. Where's the story? Oh, folk. What is your problem, front? Story. Oh, I need that blue car. No. No. Oh, I didn't make it. I can climb in there though. Need this white one too. Aha! You tried to run away. you again. I think this is the only pod that's like seriously not washed. All the other ones are fairly tidy now.
Yeah.
The little blue pod. I'm surprised there's not like a door or anything on this, if I'm being completely honest. I feel like it's a major health and safety violation type of thing, but I don't know if it's maybe just me or something, but look at that. Oh no. That is attached to this, so that's why it was. Why is it messy? So what do we need to clean? Pods. One of the pods is still there. Has to be one on this side. That one. You know what? That is a very obvious one in hindsight. Like, I think I have this game on Game Pass. Yep, I do. Ooh, it's such a good game. It's surprisingly chill and relaxing, and you can just spend a lot of hours on it, just going around and spraying things. Like, the story co-op, which I'm doing just now, is 2-player, which sucks, but once you got some maps unlocked and whatnot, you can play with up to 6 people, which is really fun. And they're releasing DLC, although the DLC at the moment is just not worth it, but I think, like I say, it's mostly because it's a licensed thing and not their own stuff.
Yeah.
Because apparently the Back to the Future stuff, right? There's free cars into like building location type stuff.
What are we still needing?
A lot of these front bits here, like the red bits,
Pod frames.
right?
Pod frames.
I don't know which one, if I'm being honest, but was trying to do these things here. That frame. The red one up here is meant. Oh. Come on, let me in. Oh, I can't get in. It's the red one that's needing tidying up, but I'm stuck at this point. Oh. again. Oh. That one's clean. Oh. It's that one, so I know I just need to wait for it to come near me. Even Ninetales is a fire type. Pokemon loves firefighting types. Eh? One pod frame, platform trim. That's a platform trim, okay. That one.
I'm trying to work out which frame it's missing.
So, I know it was one of the red cars that passed me by, and I don't know if it would have been fine. Or fine.
It's the red one that's...
Yeah. I can jump onto it quickly and do it. And we just need 2 rare spokes, one of the red ones
Yeah.
One is attached to that red car, so I can probably just sort of... Well, it's not attached to the red car, but it's on the same red car. There we go, that rare spoke is done.
Right, the one on this white car.
There we go. It's done! Look at that.
Easy!
Woohoo! We did it!
We did it.
Pokemon loves firefighting. For the starters, did it 5 times in a row. But in Hinaror and Cinderace are clearly supposed fighting types. Okay. Also, I will understand if you do not wish to do this map.
It's okay.
It's one that I always hate doing. Perhaps you would like some interesting statistics on our railroad systems while you work. Ah yes, what else do I need to fall asleep aside from endless corridors of dirt? I like statistics, but not when I'm doing this job. Especially on the railroad. Come on. What is this? This is a subway platform that we need to clean. This entire thing. Over here. I feel like this is maybe the biggest map in the game. Like, you've got the palace at the end, but... How? With these little nozzle things. The little guns. I know it seems like a lot. It is a lot. And what's worse, see under here, there's certain areas, like this dark bit, that's oil, so it takes a bit longer to wash. Yay! We love this game. No, how does... Yeah, see, I don't really know how it gets this dirty, if I'm being honest. Sorry. You know that way when... I feel like, for this one, someone would literally need to get a tractor with a bunch of manure, come down here and dump it, but it still wouldn't be enough. you would clean it long before this, right? If not, you would get a lot of complaints from the public.
Isn't kind of the narrative that it hasn't been used since the 80s, though? In the
But-
messages.
Yeah, but has it not been used since the 80s, or is it that we're in the 80s? Based on the adverts in the tunnel. Because they're the same, like, places in the same year as everything else, like, advert-wise.
Could
If
be
that
an
makes
interesting
sense.
point, yes.
And it also would, I mean, obviously we've got power washers, I don't know when they came into play, but, like, you don't have, like, those big, like, shaky, like, round things that people use to clean floors or anything and such, and I don't know, some of it is just, obviously you've got text messages, so I don't really know. Like a weird timeline, I think. But then again, you've got UFOs in this, so... Pokemon game in chat just spawned in Ninetales. That's good, right? I can't get it in Fusion. Oh. Can you maybe catch it? I don't know if that's available for you. I don't know. This game has a weird, like, story. I still don't really understand it as such. But it's a good point, like, how, like, even if it's not been used, Barbs, surely it wouldn't get this messy. Right?
Possibly not, no.
But, like, I know that general dust and grime and whatnot would probably build up, but how far along would, to this extent, maybe, I don't know. But you do have a point as well, Burbs. That it could just be that it's been not used for absolute ages. Like I say, the only other thing that I can think of maybe is if the volcano exploded at some point and that volcanic ash or whatever just sort of has set on everything, because it seems to be at all the town
Yeah.
that gets to this point messy wise. Looks like someone put all trash bags in there and exploded. Yeah. Not even trash bags, but like Hoover bags, really. But it's just the dust that came out of it. Nothing else. You don't get like bugs or food or anything, it's just grime and spray paint. That said, regardless of the reason why it's all here, because you do wonder that a lot of the time when you play it, it ends up still being like, it's a chill game. That said, I feel like at this point it would just be easier to flood the place and then just be like, okay, let's get the water out. Maybe.
Yeah.
Just loosen some of the dirt up at least, you know? Problem is, it's probably connected to the other subway line, so you would need to do all of it at once, because there's not really a way you can like prevent it. Plus, I'm sure there would be some structural damage from the water. Maybe not the best idea after all.
I think we're overthinking it at this point.
Yeah, I think so. But there's something satisfying about this map as well, because you come in with how dirty it is, dark and everything, and look at this corner. Look how pretty it is already. It's like maybe like 15 minutes worth of cleaning, not even that in this bit. It also gives you loads of money for it. I like with this game that you get money as you clean each object as well, rather than at the end of the job. I think that's the good bit of it. Because it can be tedious if you, for example, don't have enough money, but you're like $10 short or something from the upgrade that will make this job 10 times easier, sort of thing. It can be a huge difference, like. But you can do a few smaller objects that are fairly easy to do, and then be like, okay, let's get this upgrade. Fox, you got something to drink?
No, I haven't.
No tea. Get yourself something to drink, mister. Would come and redeem a hydrate, but aha. Like, look how nice this area looks, Zippy. Like, ignore the bottom left corner, although you can't see it because it's covered by cat, but, like, it's so pretty. Like, it looks brand new. That's the satisfying part of this game. So we can do this one. Ooh. So with that Ninetales that spawned in, are you able to like catch it then, or is that?
I think he meant in the Pokemon game on the stream.
Oh. You know what? That makes sense, yes. Now that makes a lot of sense. Oh, I wish I could help. You know what, Burbs? Thank you. I feel now very silly. Because I'll be honest, I completely missed that Ninetales appearing in chat, but... That's weird. Can you get like maybe a Pokemon lure and go to wherever fire types are? Or maybe if there's a lure for fire type Pokemon? Is that something you can do maybe? I don't know if there's specific areas, but... I mean, if this game even has. That's really the only thing that I can suggest if you've got like a lure and then go to a Pokemon area that has fire. That in theory should work, right? Get to the middle of this floor and then I'm gonna turn around. The tracks will be cleared individually. The floor is marked, so I need to clean this part for it to count. Here we go. Go for the oil. No lures, is it? Wish I could help. Most of the time, if I need a specific Pokemon, I get Fox involved. Or my brother.
Get me involved.
Normally, if I'm needing a Pokemon, in fact, I still haven't gotten him involved, but I'm slowly, and by slowly I mean very, very like snail's pace, even slower than that, slowly working on completing my Violet Scarlet Pokédex. And for that, I will need someone with a Scarlet game, and guess who has one? My awesome bean, Mr. Fox. And realistically, I only need one of each so that I can, because then I can just get them to lay eggs to get the evolution train. Really. You doing okay there, Foxy?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yay! What are we playing tonight, by the way?
Friends is friends.
That install. Thanks. Let's check library. I do. For once I did something right. A wild Audino appeared. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna try and Poke catch it. What's an Audino? I assume it's like a dino.
There we go.
Nice. Oh, Audino is a normal type Pokemon introduced in Gen 5. Oh, it's so cute! Oh my god, I want one. Aww. That is a cute Pokemon. I don't want an Audino. I don't even know what Gen 5 is, like where it starts and whatnot, but how little I know of Pokemon. Oh, Audino escaped. No, come back, Audino, come back. Black and white, I think. I was gonna ask a very stupid question, and I'm so glad that I didn't. So.
Yeah.
When Zippy said black and white, I thought they meant that maybe the shiny version of Audino is black and white or something. Then I realized, oh no, that's going to be where the Gen 5 starts. That makes sense. That makes more sense. But my brain's very silly. As you guys know. So, and you can see the oil beds, which is okay. The oil is the worst one to clean. There we go. I love Nicholas. What is that Pokemon? I assume it's a fusion Pokemon, or is it not? Oh, it's a psychic type Pokemon in Gen 5. It is Gothitail's counterpart. Oh my god, it looks like it wants to just give you a big hug. Like, hug me! At least that's what it looks like to me. Just hug me! I need to Google all these Pokemon, but they're cute. I'm halfway to that line. It's on. After that, it's only the other half of this half that will need to be cleaned.
I'm afraid I'm going to drop out though.
No worries.
I'll get a couple of quick bits of adulting done before.
Oh, no worries, Bears.
I
But
assume we're back for about 6ish.
I assume so. Fox hasn't said anything otherwise.
No, I haven't.
Okay, so I'll
Okay.
see you about 6 then.
Okie dokie. See you at 6. You want Fox? You're welcome to join.
I might do.
You might do. Oh, it's getting exciting. Honestly, I wish career side of things had an option to have more than 2 players in. I wish like the career mode had an option to have more than just the 2 players in.
Yeah.
The way that free play has 6 players, I don't see why it's not extended to that. Like, surely. I get it, but also, like, why? Because then I would get others involved.
Indeed.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if Anxious would be down for playing it as well, because he said he's got it on Game Pass, which is where I'm playing.
What's that? What? thingy.
Oh, Anxious, yeah, he's got it on Game Pass.
Yeah.
PowerWash as well. Such a like, it's very uneventful in a way, but also it's such a fun game. Surprisingly, even Fox likes it, which is very weird for Fox to like something like this, isn't it, sweetie?
Yeah, it's very strange for me.
You like it, or at least you play it willingly. You okay there, cutie?
Yeah, I'm just putting some games on the list.
God, I'm gonna have a lot to rate, aren't I?
No, 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 no.
Alright, let's see. Let's see that no business. Let's see. How many is that? 12. Well, that's not bad.
I don't think it was that bad.
No. And to be honest, the more games, the better. On this list so far, we've got 66 games, if that's of any help for you.
It is.
And if you're ever in doubt, just look which row you're in and take away one from it. Because the first row has all the headers in it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you think this is a bit easier than using WordPad, but...
Yeah, it is. It's much easier.
easier to share it with people as well.
Yeah.
Thinking, voila.
It is much easier.
Yay! I learned something helpful today, guys. Woohoo! But yeah, Renecklace, I hope I'm pronouncing that Pokemon right. Looks cute as hell. It's at, like, Jane, it, like, whenever I look at it, it's like, give me a hug. That's what it's saying to me. I want a hug, please. That's when it reads your thoughts. Do you play Pokemon Black and White, Fox?
No, I have not. Can't say I have.
Get plush of it. Oh, that would be so cool. See, I'm tempted to like find like maybe like the emulators for the games and maybe playing through all the Pokemons. And seeing if I'll have fun with it. Because I like Pokemon games. I might do like a series of Pokemon games. What do you think of that, sweetie?
That sounds like a good plan.
Right, but first it will be Pikmin. I don't know whether I'll get 1 and 2 because, well, it just like depends money wise. But I definitely will do 3 and 4. So I've got 3 and 4, and sweetie, if you want, we can co-op 3
Go for it.
because 3 has a co-op now. 4 doesn't. But does. At least the deluxe version. The one on the Wii U doesn't. But I liked the way it was set up on the Wii U, to be fair, because that pad, as silly as it is, was really helpful. And a lot of people don't like the Wii U, but for that game, the pad actually was quite handy in that aspect. That said, my favourite Pokemon is still Eevee. Followed by Sylveon. Also because it's such a cute little happy Pokemon as well. You can't say Eevee without smiling though. Also because of the name. He makes you smile a bit. Eevee? We don't have this part of the floor. Oh, I hate this map. Okay there?
Hey, hold on. Just give me 30 seconds.
What are you doing?
Just turn my light on.
Ooh. Let there be light.
I'm sitting in the dark.
Ha 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 ha. I don't think you can that.
I put some
more games.
More games.
Yeah. Beauty about it is you can always edit it.
Indeed.
Trying to find out what I would love to get plush of it. Trying to find out what to play. What are your options? Like, if you were to narrow it down to top 3, do you've got an idea of what you'd want to be playing? If you were to get it, top 3 potential games that you want to play. I don't know. Okay. Do you might play Wobble Dogs? I don't know what that is, but sounds fun. Go for it. Have you ever heard of Wobble Dogs, Foxy Man?
Nope.
I'm now tempted to Google it. I'm gonna Google it. Bear with me. Wobble Dogs. Oh, it's that thing I saw recently. It's like you breed dogs, weird dog creation things and whatnot. There's a 3D pet simulation where you raise your own personal hive of rapidly mutating dogs. I saw it somewhere and it's really cute looking. Yeah. You should play that. Wobble Dogs looks cute as hell. Try and work on a line at a time, I think. Just then it's a bit easier for me to keep track of what's going on. That is cute. That's definitely Akama. Oh, what's that for? Akama. No. So, some of Destiny's. Oh, Foxy! Foxy's joined us.
Bye.
Hi, doing okay?
Yeah, I thought I'd give you a hand.
Oh, thank you.
Because then you were doing it for me as a favour.
I mean, I'm doing it for me, really. This is
Sure.
multi-purpose. I am. Let's see if I can get some spray for that oil. I need multi-purpose. There we go. And then put the multi-purpose. Yeah, that oil disappeared. It's so good. It's really the only time I use this cleaner spray stuff. Is on this map. Hello there, cutie. How's it going, man?
Good. How's it going you?
Good. I've got the best baby ever playing a game with me. I've had food. I've had a good drink. I've got some lovely people in the chat. What else would I want?
£1 million.
Well, yeah, that would be great. Oh, you know what? For Twitch to kick off now, that would be even better. Because £1 million will go, but if Twitch kicked off, I mean... Right?
Yeah, indeed.
Okay. Said, no, whoever's in the chat, no, I do not want to buy viewers or subs or anything like that. I'm good.
Usually it's just a bot saying it anyway, but if it's actually a person, I was always like to ask them, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I know, but it would be funny if someone literally just timed it so well as well. I'm like,
Yeah.
in case you're planning on typing it in, don't worry. I'm not looking to buy any sort of stuff at this point. I'm happy with what I've got.
What's the point in buying viewers anyway?
You're higher up on the thing, aren't you, though?
Yeah, but like in the sense, I always think in my mind, if I'm buying viewers, I'm not improving myself and making people want to stick around. Yeah, I know it sucks that you're at the bottom of the category sometimes, but there's always things you can change. As I've said before, said it many times. There's always stuff you can change about yourself.
Yeah.
You can't make people come to you, but you can give them the reason to. Maybe, better titles or, you know what I mean? Better looking overlays, things like that. And just the most important thing to remember is Twitch is naturally competitive.
Yeah.
You compete with every other streamer in your category.
Yeah.
The best thing I always say to people who are starting on stream is like, how do I get more views? It's like, the simple thing is always have good mic quality, because for me it's another bigger turn off than poor mic quality. Make sure that you can hit the audio is balanced, and finally make sure you're having fun.
I'm having fun. The other two, who knows, but...
But you know what I mean? Because otherwise, if you can't hear the stream or can't hear the game, then there's no point. Making sure the mic doesn't sound like absolute ass. So you can sound clear.
I mean, I don't mind it really. Like, if it's, especially if it's like, you can tell that it's someone just staring out. There's nothing wrong with having a
No, I know,
stuff
but there's
set
all
up with
but there
weird
always,
mics.
but the thing is, there's always stuff you can do with even a cheap mic you could do to make your audio better. So like when you scream, you don't peak out and you don't cut out. You know what I mean? Things like that. So there's always things you can do.
I suppose.
And you can always turn up the volume, even if your mic doesn't pick your voice very well. You can always turn it up in the OBS. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, I know when I sort of started, I was using my earphones, the ones I've got just now as a mic. I didn't think there was any issue with it. But you got me a new mic anyways.
I did. I got you a professional one.
Sure.
But you do sound good, though. Do you know what I mean?
It sounded good before, though.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. Thank you.
It's alright.
Yeah, the earphones were really good. All my wobble dogs are good dogs. Are they wobbly, though?
What if they don't wobble?
Hmm.
What happens then? What's
False advertising. Bad dogs. Yes! They do wobble. Okay. That's good. It's very good. The game does look really cute, though, I will admit. I've got the oil stains, but I think what I'll do is I'll leave them so I can go over it later. Like, I'll get the basics of the floor done, because in theory I hope that will be enough to clear the floor itself. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Highly doubt it, but there's a bit of a tolerance on the floor itself. Which is your favorite wobble dog? Some of my dogs just don't eat. Oh no. Man-child. Is that your favorite wobble dog? Man-child. That's interesting. Man-child. Did you hear that, Fox?
I did.
There we go, the floor's clear, and I didn't have to clean that big puddle of oil down there, so... I win! I win! I win!
What do you win?
Not having to clean that big puddle of oil. There we go, I'm gonna have a drink. Are they fighting? No, no. Doggos, be good. No fighty. I like how I'm just literally just pressing the D button and just continue spraying, like... Because I'm using that toggle spray and just working my way towards the other side of the tunnel. Oh no. Maybe one's trying to eat the other's food. Dogs don't like that a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I think. I'm glad I decided to stream this today.
Yeah, you having fun?
I think
Good.
tomorrow I'll go back to Zelda for real this time.
Okay.
And then on Tuesday, and then daytime, I might do some Stardew, maybe. We'll see. No, some dogs are missing legs. No, poor doggos. Little beans. Right. Disconnected to halfway point there. That's cool. Why is it not clean enough? Better extent. Is it? Back to yellow.
There we go.
You win.
I mean, like, I'm getting there.
Yay! Because this is the halfway line for just about everything in this order, including the wall here, I'm pretty sure. It's like this, an old wall. Doing that light. It's such a big job, this one.
It is a big job.
That's okay. I've got good buddies that are helping me out. Like Portable the dog is missing a front leg, so he bit help getting food. Oh, or Portable. Ah, how so, Zippy? What? Why is this? walking. Oh. Okay. That's fair. I think this edge here counts towards the back anymore. There we go. Woo, woo, woo. We'll get this back. Yeah, I mean, after this map, there's still a couple that need doing, but it's a good like 2/3 of a way through at this point, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not too bad. Obviously, with any DLCs, I've got all the maps still locked as well, I think. For the same reason as... And it's because you need to play through the campaign side of things first.
Yeah.
There we go. That bit is done. Go and the wall. So, what are you thinking you're gonna play next then, Foxy?
Well, after Yakuza,
Yeah.
I'll probably go back to Breath of the Wild, probably. Both are good fun. Both are good fun, but Yakuza just grabbed me at the moment.
That's fair. To be fair, you've been itching to play Yakuza for the past couple of weeks, so...
Yeah. Then beyond that, probably go back to go and continue the Yakuza games for the time being. Maybe I might play 3, then take a break, and then go back to 4, 5, and so on, because the new one's coming out soon. I mean, I know the new one is out.
Yeah, there's one on the Game Pass keeps showing up for me. The one about the one who erased his name or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And apparently it's included with Game Pass.
Yeah.
Unless I want the deluxe edition, but let's be honest, I haven't yet decided whether I want to play.
You've been saying that you wanted to play them, though. The more you see me play. They are good fun. You can play them in English.
Yeah, it's not even that. Like, I don't mind books and whatnot, so I don't mind reading. I think it's just the weird side content that exists that confuses me sometimes, but also it's the part that makes me want to play, and I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this game. To be fair, I had the same thing with Breath of the Wild when I watched Callan. Like, initially I was very, like, and then I watched Callan play it, and the more he played it, the more I was like, I want to play it.
I get that all the time. Yeah, I get that all the time with streams. Like, you watch someone play a game, you're like, I will play this.
Yeah. I think that's how I ended up starting to play so many different wacky games as well.
Good.
You know, so I'm like, I don't mind giving games a try. That's why with that rating thing, I don't really have any zeros, because I'm like, I'm not opposed to giving a game a go. Worst case is it might be that I'll start playing it and I'll be like, you know what, it's actually not for me, and at that point I'll just sit it out instead, sort of thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'll be able to say I've given it a go, you know, like 2-3 play sessions. Same way that I really do it with like TV shows and stuff. I'll give like a TV show like 3-4 episodes before I'm like, you know what, it's really not for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because surprisingly, sometimes the pilots can be very crappy and the rest of the show is really good, or the other way around, really. But... very smelling like that with food as well. Unless it's absolutely disgusting the first time I try it, I'll give it another go or something because it might be slightly different. My taste buds may have changed since I've tried it. I know when I was growing up, I didn't like pineapple on pizza. Now I actually like it. So
I knew something went wrong eventually.
most of the time, he can't even. Oh, listen. I'm not gonna go and seek it out on purpose, but if it's gonna be placed in front of me, I'll eat it. Like, I'm not gonna call up a pizza place and be like, "Can I get a Hawaiian pizza, please?" I'll get something else.
I feel like if the only option is Hawaiian pizza,
I'll get
I'll
it.
take it. Yeah.
Like, I genuinely don't mind it. And the people that use the fruit argument that fruit shouldn't be on pizza, in that case, tomato shouldn't be there either.
Yeah.
And yet everyone is okay with tomatoes on pizza.
Yeah, true.
I
don't dispute that. I'm just saying, like, I never have a problem with it. I only just say it because everyone says this shouldn't be on pizza. I don't really care. You will what you like.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna eat it. I don't give a shit.
Nicely. That's partially my point as well. Like, as long as it doesn't hurt me, eat whatever you want.
It's like people who say though, about like appropriation of food. Like you shouldn't be able to serve a sushi because you're not Japanese. You know what I mean? Or you can't sell tacos because you're not Mexican. Or do you know what I mean? You're appropriating their. And you're like, no, I just want a taco.
Okay, then potatoes are Irish. Stop eating fries.
Yeah.
I don't care that they're called French fries. Like this, French fries aren't even from France, so.
Are you not?
No.
What?
They've been developed in America. They're not They're not French.
You saying the French stole it?
No.
They're baguette eating motherfuckers.
Despite its name, the French fry is not French. The origins of the French fry have been tracked back to Belgium even, where historians claim potatoes were being fried in the late 1600s. According to local Belgian law, poor villagers living in Moose Valley often ate small fried fish they caught in the river. I don't know how that comes along with fries, but...
They made fish and chips then.
Yeah. But French fries are not French.
It's strange they call them French fries then.
Yeah, I know.
I know, they're weird things.
No. But that's
How you
all.
doing on your end?
Doing good. This tunnel's partially cleaned. Only the walls and the ceiling are really left on this end, but...
I'm doing the floor.
GG.
The floor is almost done.
Yay! To be honest...
I think this game would do... If this game had, like, custom content, that'd be pretty cool. Like, workshop support. If it had workshop support, I would ditch this off Steam. I would ditch it off Game Xbox and go put it on Steam.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We could have as much free content as I wanted.
Yeah, I think that would be cool. Maybe it will be something that they add maybe further down the line, but...
I suppose you got licensing things, and
Yeah, but it's also the whole, because it's cross-platform and whatnot, it just becomes a bit tad... No worries, feel free to join. If you have issues with the Discord thing, let me know as well. And what's the issue with the dub? Is as in the game that you were like the what bulldogs thing? But yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it, Fox?
What's that?
I don't know anymore.
You pretty disappointed with what?
That workshop isn't really part of it.
Yeah. Yeah, but I suppose it's just like they make more money that way, don't they? Being a smaller team.
Yeah. So you said that you're disappointed in this dub, and I'm like, is it part of the game dub thing that you're disappointed in? Is that what you? Yeah, I can see like money wise, but also I think it's the cross platform, because the moment they add Steam Workshop to it, you can't really make it cross platform.
Yeah, but I suppose Left 4 Dead's got loads of stuff like that. Like you can just add whatever you like.
Yeah.
Like I know Left 4 Dead's got loads of mods you can put on the game.
Yeah, but once you have mods, you can't really play it with other platforms, can you?
No, but then you can't really play with other platforms anyway.
See that, and I imagine that's the whole point. Like, it's different if it's just the same platform. It's just that you both need the mods.
Yeah.
Than it is, oh, you can be cross-platform. So one of you is playing on PlayStation, the other is on PC, but PC's got it modded to hell. And
Yeah.
it's like, well, they're not going to
Yeah.
come from a PlayStation, are they?
Yeah, true.
One of those things like, do you allow mods or do you allow cross-platform?
Yeah. I suppose. I mean, usually with the mods in Left 4 Dead and stuff, like, it's only you can see the mods.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Usually there's like skin swaps, and only you see them.
Yeah. Oh.
What do you mean? What do I mean? What do I mean?
Washingham and Caldera City. Washingham line is closed apparently, sweetie.
No, in chat, Zippy said, what do you mean?
Yeah, and I mentioned because they said that they're disappointed in the dub, and I was very confused what dub.
What the dub doing?
Maybe it meant to be dog, I don't know.
I don't have any. You don't have the spray bottle, do you?
I do, but I think because it's on mine, you can't really use the spray bottle. Because I had that same thing when I was playing on yours. I couldn't use the spray bottle.
Yeah, that's right.
Which I kind of get, because you need to like buy the liquids and stuff, and they're like limited. You don't want like, I mean, in this case it is yourself, so I do trust you, you know. But you can have randos come in. The last thing you want to do is for them to just come in and be spraying stuff left, right, and center. Hello, Berbs. Are you catching Gigalith? I have returned. I see.
You're tied back in, Bubs?
Are you getting some food for yourself as well, Barbs? Add some food. Getting food. Yay! What you getting? I had a sausage sandwich.
You're at lunchtime.
It feels like an hour ago. I might be wrong, but I probably am wrong. Scrambled eggs on toast with a side of bacon. Ooh, that sounds nice. Ta-da! You can color one down.
You don't think how much grime and dirt has been washed away in this game, like overall? How much
Yeah.
kilograms of dirt?
That must be loads of it.
Do you know what I
This
mean?
level alone has so much of it. It was bad dub of intro. Okay. Fair enough. Spray, spray. There we go. One more pillar on this side. I'll go into cleaning the wall. Dum, dum, dum. I still want realistic water physics. I don't, if I'm being honest. I don't need water to rain down on me as I'm washing this.
Rain on you, nothing can. I guess the rain's down in Africa. No.
Sure. I don't want to wash the wall, yeah?
Who do you think is going to win the tournament?
I think it's going to be Amara.
You think Amara's going to win?
Mm-hmm.
I think my money's on Burb, so I think he's the underdog.
Could be.
His knowledge is better. See, he may not be the best as he can, by his own words. He's not the best gamer, but he has got the knowledge.
Yeah, and that's where it's going to come down to, really.
It's not going to be me, because what's going to happen with me is I'm going to get to the scavenger hunt and panic.
Like, listen, that's good for us if you're gonna panic.
Oh yeah, I'm 100% gonna panic.
Hashtag don't panic. Like, some of the... like, I wouldn't mind realistic water physics, but also, I feel like it would create a lot of mess.
I think it just ruined the zen of the game.
Maybe.
Now, this is an option. Not saying there's nothing wrong with this as an option.
Unless it's like a toggle that you can turn on and off. I want to post some wobble dog pictures. Go for it. Are you in the Discord? I don't know if you are. If you want, I can get you an invite into it.
Let's say you in my Discord or your Discord.
Lippy is in. No. There should be, if you put in like, I don't know, Furberries or something like that, I'm sure you can post that in there. It's not real Furberries, but animals. Install tonight's game. Oh, Verbs hasn't done it yet. Ooh.
You know what? In hindsight, Buzz, I'm gonna just double check I've got it installed.
I've checked like an hour ago.
I'm 90% sure I have, but I'm just gonna double check it. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Done. Yay! GG, Barbs.
The pictures are done.
I like how I said I was gonna clean the wall in this tunnel, and then I went straight for the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Like, that's how my brain works. I just get distracted and then go for something else. Posting wobble pics in general. Okie dokie. This ceiling should be just about clean. Come on, game. It's very tolerant on the walls, but not so much on the ceiling for some reason. Aha. On it. Don't look at that bit. Like, look at this bit. Tidy. Tidy. We've cleaned it all.
There you go.
Yeah, I saw what you were doing.
What do you mean, what am I doing?
I saw.
What is it?
Can you post images? No.
What do you think it is? No, what do you think it is? Look, come have a look. But start looking.
I'm not. I'm not sure why not. I don't know if you can try the fur baby one.
Is the permissions?
Maybe. It might be that. Just... Um. There's nothing to say you can't post pictures. Yeah, you should be able to. Hmm. And messages. Right, pop threads. What about one? Try now. See, that should work, hopefully. I don't know. I don't know how Discords work, really. And I'll look at your piece of artistry in a moment. I want to get this ceiling done, if that's okay with you.
No.
You know what he's drawn, though.
What
sure...
a draw.
Oh, you know exactly what you've drawn.
I don't.
Yes, you do. I walked past you as you started drawing it. I'm not that silly. I wasn't born yesterday, sweetie.
I think you were.
I don't think so.
It's not Willy.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't.
Mm-hmm. You probably
Yeah, actually,
changed it now.
I haven't changed it. I've been right here. Look,
Yeah.
wait. I'm here. Look. Turn around.
Yeah, just because you're there doesn't mean that you can.
I've been cleaning this sign.
Yeah,
see?
yeah, but you can still spray.
What is it?
What on earth?
It's a cowboy hat.
Okay. It looks like you're giving people the middle finger, but okay.
Well, art can be received as many different things, Martha.
Apparently.
It's like an old school cowboy hat.
Okay.
I bet you'll say in what universe is that cowboy hat?
I mean, listen.
That's what I was trying to draw.
I know. Well done.
Thanks.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
You somehow managed to restrain yourself from drawing willies all over the damn place so far. And boobs. You also haven't drawn boobs. So. Okay. Aww, they're so cute.
Oh.
What?
Nothing.
What have you done now?
Nothing. You can see for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Don't trust man-child. I don't think you ever should, even in real life. Man-children are not to be trusted.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah, yeah. What's that meant to be, huh?
What? It's a CD.
And you logo for ACD?
A CD. CD's nuts fit in your mouth.
Oh, I love you.
You're
This
great,
is
yeah.
great. You're funny.
CD's nuts. I thought you were going to say, what does that mean? CD's nuts, can they fit your mouth?
No, it's a new logo for AC/DC, clearly.
I mean, it's A, saying CD's
Also, he's
nuts.
so bad
in
that
your
the whole Wobble Dog hates him. Aww.
A, CD's nuts fit in your mouth.
I've got a man-child here. If that helps you out, Zippy.
Listen, I'm providing the comedy.
I know you're funny. I like you being funny.
There you go.
Woo!
This is what one time I said to me, that's because I can't stand you. So good thing you're lying down. Or in bed. Want to sleep.
Haha.
Right. How are we doing for time? Well, we're going on a lot of time left,
I know. I mean, I think if you start your stream, I might just read over to you and then.
Okay.
Because I'm not fast. Like, I can keep going until I need to change. Worst case is I'm just going to quickly go and grab a drink. Because I think Amara said she might be running a few minutes late. So I go and get another string cheese and.
Does she know how to make a grilled cheese?
What?
It's like, she's perfect in every way. Does she know how to make a grilled cheese?
Yes, I do know how to make grilled cheese. Thank you very much.
That's good.
Obviously. One's low even for you folks. The one about lying down,
Yeah.
I mean,
We were there, we weren't fighting, we were discussing. It's just sometimes I can't stand you, so good thing you're lying down.
I think Barb's is trying to make a joke of that one too. Not sure.
I won the fight.
What?
I won the fight.
No. I like Barb's joke. Was no.
Look how lovely it is.
What?
You look crisp lines.
Yeah.
So it's so perfect. That's looking bad. I think this is clean. Oh no, the moment isn't clean.
I just have a process to it.
So do I. My
I
process is to annoy you.
Yeah, I know.
Look at that nice clean line.
Thanks for helping.
You're welcome anytime.
Thank you so much. Love you so much right now. You're the best helper ever.
Do you want me to leave? I can go.
Oh, it's okay.
I don't know if that's sarcasm or not.
It's not.
Okay, that's good. I'm making it entertaining for you.
No. Look how tidy this is, even with Fox coming round and trying to ruin it.
Yeah, it looks great. Yeah, it looks like shit. Fix it.
I am fixing it.
Oh,
I know you're trying to get a rise out of me, but it's not happening.
you're not gonna rise like a souffle.
No, I'm gonna fall like a flan. Ta-da! Look how clean that is. Like, don't ignore the part that you just saw, but look how tidy this is. Too bad we're only on 52%.
Oh man, look, you made a penis. Look, it's a little finger. Oh.
Did I ruin your perfectly drawn picture? Like, instead of trying to, like, stress myself about cleaning this entire wall, I tend to just, like, do it in little sections, bit by bit. Makes it so much easier, sweetie. Are you saying that all the dogs are hating the man-child doggo? Is it like an edgy Among Us character or something?
You like my Homer?
What?
It's my Homer.
What?
No, sorry. It wasn't my best work.
I don't even know. Driving me nuts!
There you go. There you go.
Thank you.
Did you see what it says?
No.
You gotta read what it says. But you ruined it at the end.
I
Said it loud.
love weird, edgy Among Us character.
It's meant to be I love you. The years
Ah,
of you.
I love you
Yeah,
too.
I love Among Us. Sussy Baka. Among Us.
I don't
Vent.
know what it's meant to be. Like a platypus or like a weird caricature of Donkey Kong or something. I don't know. I go do my last minute adulting before games. Back in 10. No worries, verbs.
Marta.
What? Have you done that? Hey there, cutie. You're awfully quiet. You're being sussy. You know that, right? What have you done? He's ignoring me now, guys. He's full-on ignoring me now.
Sorry.
Honestly, so rude. Would you be so rude? Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What are you doing?
Just chilling.
You're doing something else because it takes you like 2 minutes to respond. And that normally means that you're distracted and doing something else and you're not actually paying attention. I think I'll get a response, guys. I think he's gone AWOL now.
Bye.
This half is done. Look how tidy. Oh my god, look. Cool. Notice me, you vertical orange. What your hand doing?
Hey, Marta. Turn around.
It's imposter, it's us!
Do you not see it? Do you see the imposter?
Sure, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm gonna dub out.
Okie dokie.
Do you want a drink?
No, it's okay. I'll go into the room anyways. Because I need to grab a few things. But what I'll do is I'll essentially read over in a moment. Because I probably can get majority of this wall done quickly. And then that makes sense. Pasha!
Yes.
You heard me, yes?
Yeah.
Who knows? I think he really was
You can come in and get a drink.
Well done, my darling, sweet child. My vertical orange. Pokemon Heart Gold. What's that? Never heard of Heart Gold.
Oh dear.
What? Are you winning?
Yeah.
Your imposter is dead, by the way. He's been ejected.
Yeah.
He was 2 stars for his own good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right, I'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you. I have no clue what he's doing, by the way, guys. I've lost track. He's 2 stars for his own thing. Pokemon game on DS. Ooh. Do you have a DS or is it like an emulator type of thing? Thing on my phone. Oh, that's cool. That's cool though. Like I say, I'm thinking of maybe seeing about getting some Pokemon games on stream. I'm not very good at in Pokemon games because I don't know all the bits about it. If that makes sense. But I like playing them all the same. The stats and like you know how like all the like inside and out what the best Pokemon is against this particular type and so on. I just tend to be a casual Pokemon player, I guess, rather than being all into it, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's the best way to describe it, but other Pokemon I like. Yeah, I do the same. And hope for the best. Like, I know some of, like, the good pairings and whatnot, obviously, but I tend to go for the cute Pokemon most of the time. Jeff Jefferson, the 12th. That's a long line of Jeff Jeffersons, I will admit. Or do you think it's a fake 12, you know, like to make him sound more important than he is? I don't think he really is cleaning up anything. If that's his slogan, we can run for the mayor, guys. This political advert is sponsored by the Jeff Jefferson 12 1984 election campaign fund. Jeff Jefferson 12 would like to make it clear that he is talking metaphorically about cleaning up the city and that he has no intention of getting on his expensively tailored knees and scrubbing the city or any kind of manual labor for that matter. But with that kind of slogan, we can run and we can be like, we literally mean it. Look at that. Ouch. No worries. Look at that wall. It's so pretty. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll finish off this wall and then I'm gonna raid over into Fox's stream. Because this fragment isn't gonna take too long. Max like 2-3 minutes, I think. And then what we'll do is tomorrow I'll be back on and I think we're gonna do some Zelda. We're gonna get more Koroks going. Because that's really the main thing I'm trying to get just now, and just get through all the Koroks. Hopefully work on getting all the signs as well, because I feel like as we're going we're finding a lot of the signs. And the wells as well. You know what I mean? So work on those, and then maybe on Tuesday do a bit of Stardew. What am I doing Stardew, actually? It's been a while since I've... Welcome back! There we go. Ta-da! Look how amazing this looks like. And if we want a contrast, this is what it looked like. And that, like, it's so much brighter now that that part is. If we go stream on Tuesday, I might join. Okie dokie. Like I say, I probably will stream tomorrow as well. Like, it's gonna be daytime type of thing, but it's definitely gonna be a thing. Like, yeah, no, that's very fair. Let's be honest. Like, my schedule is mostly like all over the place just now because I'm between jobs. I figure I might make best out of it, I suppose, and just play games and enjoy and hang out with people. So, right, Fox is not streaming yet. Fox, get onto streaming! He couldn't sound more English than just there. Like, I'm making my own cup of tea! Mind your own business! I'm saying hurry up! How is it that you study, Zippy?
What the fuck you said about me?
Hurry up.
Get a cup of tea.
And I'm cleaning. We love each other, really. I can't hear you. Like, and he's over in the other room and saying something. It's very muffled. But school be like that a lot of the time, though. But at the same time, it's a really like I enjoy going to school most times. It wasn't for the fact for all the people that weren't there too, but no. Where is this? Sorry. There we go. New men drink coffee. An Englishman needs his tea. Honestly, like, if you... I doubt you were able to hear him, but he was, like... The way he said it, like, most of the time, I can't... I'll be honest, I can't hear the accent of his or whatever. Right? At that time, it came through. Like, it was there. Well, I can hear him now. We'll do this pillar then, and then we're gonna raid, because I don't want to leave a pillar half cleaned. It's the only one out as well. And we're at 60%, which is quite nice. But yeah. There we go. We're gonna save it there. We're gonna raid out to Fog since he's already streaming, because I'm gonna be playing over on his, but I don't tend to stream those, so there we go. We're gonna raid them. I'll be back on tomorrow at some point. Not sure exact time yet, but we'll be on all the same. So check on in then. When I do go live, it will be popped into Discord as well. Yeah. Thanks, guys, for playing. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye!